Hi, pretty girls. This is Divine Oasis coming at you with another segment. On this particular segment, we are talking about stop dimming your light to make others feel comfortable. Okay? As a feminine woman, we as women have been put in situations where we have been surrounded by certain types of women that may not be as feminine or they are just straight up masculine or they're just trying to figure out who they really are, right? But in order to not come across as weak or prime, or in the words of most women in my family, being called too prissy, we try to not overdo do anything to make it seem like we are trying too hard, when indeed this is who we really are. I'm not going to lie, I found myself taking off extra pieces of jewelry, lashes, dimming my makeup, or avoiding a certain color just to not make my colleagues jealous. Or you feel like you may have to because of the environment you surround yourself around. Maybe you live in a densely populated area where you may have to tuck in your chain to avoid being mugged or something. I'm not talking about that, ladies. Please tuck your chain in or anything flashy if you are walking in an unsafe area. But any other circumstances, you may do this because you care about what others may think of you. Standing out and being yourself gives you so many different opportunities because you put yourself out there to be seen. And just because one group of people don't like you or your taste or how you present yourself doesn't mean there's not another one right around the corner waiting for someone like you to pop up. Loving your style, loving your look, simply everything about you. So by dimming yourself, you are truly doing yourself a disservice. Embracing our quirkiness and our extraness gives, or even our religious freedom, by putting yourself, your creativity, your weirdness out there and giving zero F's. I promise you, your higher self will thank you. Like a huge emotional weight is released off of you. What's next? Type energy. I can't believe I did that and people love me. Damn, I love me. So, my darling pretty girls, never be afraid of the backlash or the weird or jealousy glares from people that wish they can do what you do. They wish they had your confidence to post or present themselves the way you do. I'm speaking from experience. Everything I've discussed in my previous segments, I have personally lived in a cycle of it until I mastered it. So all they can do is sit back and spread malicious gossip on things they cannot even grasp. They want your light. Even when you think they aren't watching you, trust me, they are. The ones that shunned you and turned their back on you for being too weird are the same ones trying to figure out why you are so damn fine in your weirdness. You make it look good, babe. That's your sauce. Find that abnormality about yourself and highlight that shit. Make it yours and make it look good. Do it so good that they might even want to try it next. What are they going to say now? It's in their face. And you are gorgeous. That will disturb their demons and they will be forced to look at themselves in the mirror. So be kind to yourself. Love who you are. These people are like moths to a flame. They can't help themselves. The people that made you feel like you aren't good enough will eventually mimic and become a lesser version of you. You are the blueprint in some of these people's lives. You really are, without knowing it, the only interesting thing, so they have to watch you. So give them something to watch unapologetically. The thing about concealing yourself is it places you in a box to be like everyone else. How do we stand out, you might ask? By doing something completely taboo. That's the dark side about femininity. Doing something that may seem forbidden or disapproved. But because you transmuted that negative energy and made it into something beautiful, now everyone wants the recipe to your creation. This is how you use insults and negativity and transmute that into your divine femininity. In the spiritual community, we call that alchemy. That's why in life we need balance. without negativity, bad intentions, or behavior, we wouldn't know how to change it and make it better. Everything needs balance. There's no special way to do this. You do it by speaking life into yourself and know you are her. Also, know no matter how you present yourself out into the world as a divine feminine woman, there are going to be obstacles, and those obstacles are people, aka masculine women or feminine heterosexual men, that will never understand you, but they will always watch you. Stand in your power, and I cannot stress this enough. Be kind to yourself and give yourself grace. Know that every step you take into loving yourself and who you are already moving towards greatness. You will attract like mindedness, whether that is your tribe, opportunities, relationships, or whatever else you are praying to seeking, or whatever you're seeking out to pursue. But also be prepared for the possibility of being the light to a bunch of irritating moths. So that's all I have to say on this for now, my darling pretty girls. Doing what others loathe or disapprove is, in my opinion, the secret to your success. What have you done that was discredited by others? Your own personal project you created without any copying or taking someone else's work. Your own thing. Then it later turned out to be a success. Let me know in them comments. Thank you so much for listening.